What's good? This TLove, the audio engineer. You now tapped in with In the Box with Lil 918. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on? We in the box with 918. We got TLove, the audio engineer, in the building.
Yeah. What's good with y'all?
What's good, man? How you doing, man?
Man, been chilling, man. Have projects on the way. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So where you from?
Man, originally I'm from Oklahoma City, but I moved to Texas when I was like 2 years old, bro. So I've been tapped in with Texas forever. So I know more about Texas than I do Oklahoma. But yeah,
Most definitely.
I grew up in North Dallas. You know, went to Lake Highlands High School and Hillcrest, and you know, if y'all familiar with Dallas, y'all know about the North Side. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nutty North Side.
Yeah.
Do you have any influencers that are from Texas?
Most definitely, man. I got Houston artists. You got Zero, Trader Truth. You got, you know, Beyonce, of course, and then we got some Dallas artists. Dero. You know, Young Nation was real big when I was in high school.
Hey.
You know, they're just a vast majority of artists.
Most definitely. Most definitely. That's what's up. So what got you into this audio engineering profession?
Man, it's crazy, man. My cousin, I used to live in some apartments in North Dallas, and my cousin was living with me at the time, and he was making beats on FL Studio. And for those who don't know, FL Studio is a production software. You can make beats on it. You know, you can add certain instruments, or you can make it all into one song. And so at this time, the version was FL Studio 7. And so it was on a disc. So he gave it to me. He was like, hey, look, cuz, you know, do something with this, bro. Because we always kind of had musical influence. I always like looked up to my cousin because he was making beats and stuff. He had the damn PlayStation controller, you know what I'm saying? So he gave me the disc for FL Studio. He was like, man, you know, pop this in your computer and see what you can make of it. And so I'm like, okay, what's this? So I put it in my computer. I seen what it was, and I just started making beat patterns. And so from that time period, I had to be like 14. From that time period, that's when I started to get a bug for music production. But starting to produce.
Okay, so with some of the first beats that you made, that you produced, where would you dish them out to?
Man, I kept them in the hard drive. They wasn't ready to be released, bro. It was not ready.
Some good old prototypes.
I'll play something from a partner right here, but you know, we just kept in the tuck. We used to record off a little camera and then record over beats and stuff. I'll be cooking up and stuff like that. But like I said, I was 14. I know how to use the actual software. I was just making sound good. You know, what I thought sound good at the time. So.
Okay, most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of sounding good, Mr. TLove, the audio engineer,
yes,
could you tell me what is the difference between an audio engineer and a producer?
Audio engineer was like a branch of certain, you know, engineers. You got your recording engineer, your mixing engineer, and you got your mastering engineer. Okay. Recording engineer, self-explanatory. They record, they make sure the levels is right. Whether that's vocals, whether that's instruments, they make sure that the signal's not too high. In a branch of that, you have live sound engineers, where those are the guys that work the concerts and make sure the performers can hear themselves, and while they're recording back, make sure the levels is right. You have live sound engineers at churches, concerts, speaking events, like at hotels and engagements. So production or a producer is a branch off with that too. A producer originally is the person who oversees the whole project. So the producer, he has the access to the writers, to the people who play the keyboards, to the people who play drums, and so he's the glue. So he grabs the musicians, and he grabs the artists, and he put them all in one room, and he gives the green light, and he gives like the instructions on making a good record. Nowadays, like, you got beat makers that call themselves producers. But I mean, it depends on who you ask, because you know, a beat maker can be a producer in its own right. But they just make beats, and 9 times out of 10, they either putting their beats on YouTube or they sell them on BeatStars. BeatStars is a popular website where you can buy beats and then buy exclusive rights to the beats. So, but yeah.
Okay, so quick question: would that make DJ Khaled a producer?
DJ Khaled is a producer from like the original context of the word. He finds, you know, dope musicians and dope beat makers, so to speak, and he puts the beat makers with the artists, and he finds the writers, and he puts it all on one project. So yeah. So
thank you for clearing that up, because he always called himself a DJ.
Nah,
Ain't never seen that DJ.
On the real, man, it's a whole war between not physical, but it's like more so like what qualifies this person as a producer, what qualifies this person as a beat maker. And then like a producer, he's in the sessions. Beat makers cook up a beat at their crib and send it to somebody way across and on the other side of the world through, you know, internet and stuff like that. A producer is pulling up to the session. He might play instruments, or he might play that sound right there, or, you know, sing this like this, you know. So you got different forms of producing and, you know, vocal coaching, stuff like that.